You are not here by accident. You are here because something within you knows there is more to life than what you have been experiencing. And you are right. I am about to share with you the most powerful secret ever discovered about the nature of reality. This is not theory, this is not philosophy, this is law, the law of consciousness. Neville Goddard spent his entire life teaching one fundamental truth. Consciousness is the only reality. Your world, in every detail, is your consciousness objectified. Everything you see, everything you experience, is the outward projection of your inner assumptions. You do not attract what you want. You attract what you are. You become what you assume yourself to be. This guide contains 5 core principles that will transform your understanding of manifestation forever. We will explore the law of assumption, the state akin to sleep, feeling is the secret, the revision method, and finally, living in the end. Listen to this daily. Let these truths sink deep into your subconscious mind. Are you ready? Then let us begin. Principle 1. The law of assumption. Let's begin with the law of assumption. This is the foundation of all manifestation. Not desire, not visualization, not affirmation, assumption. Neville taught us this. You do not manifest what you want. You manifest what you assume to be true about yourself and your world. If you assume you are wealthy, you will experience wealth. If you assume you are loved, you will experience love. But if you assume you are lacking, that is exactly what you will experience. Your outer world is simply a reflection of your inner world. Your circumstances are the perfect mirror of your state of consciousness. Change your assumptions and your world must change. Neville said, "You are already that which you want to be, and your refusal to believe this is the only reason you do not see it. You are already that which you want to be. Right now, in this moment, the version of you that has everything you desire already exists, not in the future, now. The only thing separating you from that reality is your assumption, your belief, your acceptance of it as true. And most people live their entire lives assuming they are limited. They assume they are victims of circumstance. They assume they must wait for conditions to change before they can feel differently. But Neville taught the opposite. You must feel differently first. You must assume the wish fulfilled first. You must change your inner world, and then the outer world has no choice but to conform. Every single thing in your life right now is the result of an assumption you have been holding. Your relationships, your finances, your health, all of it flows from your assumptions. If you want different results, you must adopt different assumptions. You must dare to assume that you already are what you wish to be, not someday, now. Principle 2, the state akin to sleep. Now we come to the most powerful manifestation technique ever taught. The technique Neville used himself every single night. It is called SATS, or the state akin to sleep. Why is this technique so powerful? Because it bypasses the conscious mind and impresses directly upon the subconscious. Your subconscious mind does not argue, it simply accepts what you impress upon it as true, and then it goes to work to make it so. There is a window when the conscious mind relaxes its grip. That window is the moment just before you drift off into sleep at night. In this state, your subconscious is wide open to suggestion. Here is exactly how to practice SATS. Step 1. Choose your scene. Before bed, decide on a single scene that would naturally occur after your desire has been fulfilled. If you desire a new home, imagine yourself in the master bedroom. If you desire financial abundance, imagine checking your bank balance with satisfaction. Keep it short, keep it simple. Step 2, enter the drowsy state. Lie down, get comfortable. Close your eyes, relax your body completely. Take slow, deep breaths. Do not try to stay alert. The goal is to become drowsy. Step 3, loop your scene. In this drowsy state, imagine your scene from your own eyes. Make it real. Add sensory details. But most importantly, feel the emotion of the wish fulfilled. Feel the satisfaction, the relief, the naturalness of it. Loop this scene over and over. Step 4, persist. Do this every single night until your desire manifests. Neville said, assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled and continue feeling that it is fulfilled until that which you feel objectifies itself. The subconscious mind learns through repetition. The more you impress your scene upon it, the deeper it sinks in, until finally it externalizes in your world. Principle 3, feeling is the secret. Now we come to the heart of manifestation. The one thing that activates everything, feeling. This is feeling is the secret. Neville wrote an entire book on this principle. He revealed the most important truth. It is not what you think that creates, it is what you feel. You can visualize all day long. You can affirm until your voice goes hoarse. But if you do not feel it, nothing will happen. Why? Because feeling is the language of the subconscious mind. Your subconscious does not respond to words or images. It responds to feeling, to emotion, to the state you embody. When you feel something deeply, You impress it upon your subconscious, and your subconscious accepts it as true and makes your outer world match your inner feeling. And this is why Neville said, assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. Most people make this critical mistake. They visualize their desire, but they feel the lack of it. They imagine having money, but they feel poor. They imagine being loved, but they feel lonely. And so nothing changes because the subconscious responds to feeling, not fantasy. Your feeling is your faith. If you feel it is done, it is done. When Neville wanted to travel from Barbados to New York, he had no money, no ticket. But he did not focus on the lack. Instead, every night, he imagined himself in New York. He felt the feeling of being there. He slept in the assumption that he was already in New York. And within days, a family member offered to pay for his ticket. The bridge of incidents unfolded, and he found himself in New York, exactly as he had assumed. This is the power of feeling. When you practice SATs at night, you are generating the emotional state of already having your desire. And the more you do this, the more natural it becomes. This is when you know manifestation is inevitable. Change your feeling and you change your destiny. Principle 4. The revision method. Now we come to one of Neville's most profound teachings, a technique that allows you to change your past to transform your future. This is the revision method. Neville taught that the past is not fixed. It can be revised. When you revise the past in your imagination, you are changing the meaning you assign to it. You are changing the impression it made upon your subconscious. And when you change the assumption, you change the effects that flow from it. Neville said, by changing your reaction to an event, you change the event itself. Here is how to practice revision. First, choose an event to revise. Think of something that happened today that you wish had gone differently. Second, enter the drowsy state. Before sleep, lie down, relax completely, and become drowsy. Third, replay the event as you wish it had happened. In your imagination, see it unfolding differently, see the conversation going well, see the situation resolving positively, but most importantly, feel the emotions of the revised version. Feel it as though it actually happened this way. Fourth, repeat until it feels natural. Loop this revised version until it feels more real than the original event. Neville practiced revision every single night. He would review his entire day before going to sleep. Any event that did not go as he wished, he would revise. He said, before you go to sleep at night, review the day. If any event displeases you, revise it. This is the way you change your future. Why does this work? Because your subconscious mind does not know the difference between what you imagine vividly with feeling and what you experience physically. When you revise an event with feeling, you impress a new memory upon your subconscious. You create a new assumption, and that new assumption begins to create new effects in your reality. Use revision daily to heal the past, transform the present, and create your future. Principle 5. Living in the end. We have covered the law of assumption. We have learned the state akin to sleep. We have understood that feeling is the secret. We have discovered the power of the revision method. Now we come to the culmination of all these teachings, the practice that makes manifestation inevitable. This is living in the end. What does it mean to live in the end? It means to assume your desire is already fulfilled, not in the future, now. It means to think from your desire, not of your desire. To live from the state of the wish fulfilled, not toward it. Most people live in the state of wanting. They focus on the lack, they focus on the gap between where they are and where they want to be, and so they remain in that state. But Neville taught us to do the opposite, to assume the wish is already fulfilled, to live as though you already are what you wish to be. Neville said, live in the feeling of being the one you want to be and that you shall be. This is not pretending. This is a genuine shift in consciousness, a genuine acceptance that it is already done. When you live in the end, you stop asking when it will happen. You stop looking for signs. You stop doubting. You simply know. You embody the state. You think from it. You feel from it. You act from it. This is what Neville meant when he said, assume it is done. Walk in the assumption, and the world will conform. Living in the end means your inner conversations change. You no longer say, I want, or I hope, or I wish. You say, I am, and I have, and it is done. Your thoughts naturally align with the wish fulfilled. Your feelings naturally match the end result. Your actions naturally flow from the state of already being what you desire to be. This is not effort. This is naturalness. This is the inevitable result of persisting in the assumption. Neville lived his entire life from the end. He assumed he was who he wanted to be. He never wavered. He never doubted. He simply lived in the state, and his life was a testament to the power of this principle. Closing, you now possess the 5 core principles of Neville Goddard's teachings. The law of assumption, the state akin to sleep, feeling is the secret, the revision method, and living in the end. These are not just concepts, these are laws. Laws that govern the nature of reality itself. Your consciousness is the only reality. Your assumptions create your world. Your imagination is the creative power of the universe. You are not a victim of circumstance. You are the creator of your experience. Everything you desire already exists. It exists now, in this moment, in a state of consciousness. Your only task is to assume that state, to feel it, to live from it. Do not wait for conditions to change. Do not wait for permission. Do not wait for proof. Assume it now. Feel it now. Live in the end now. Practice SATs every single night. Revise your day before you sleep. Live in the feeling of the wish fulfilled throughout your day. Persist, persist, persist. Neville said, "Dare to believe in the reality of your assumption and watch the world play its part relative to its fulfillment. The world has no choice but to conform to your assumptions. This is law. You are the operant power. You are God in human form. You are the creator of your reality. Now go and create the life you desire. Assume it, feel it, live it. It is already done. Listen to this guide daily. Let these truths sink deeper and deeper into your subconscious mind. And watch as your world transforms to match your inner assumptions. Your new life begins now.